Talking about 20 cases, in fact, and this is something that the ACLU says didn't just come out of the blue. They have now been tracking and following the police department here in Taylor for the past 5 years, they say. They found a pattern and practice, they claim, of excessive force in which officers sometimes use chokeholds, profanity, and even tasers. They say escalating situations that don't need to be as tense as they end up being, and often causing psychological and, as you'll see, even physical harm.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Imani Ringgold DeBell already on the ground and doing what Taylor police ask, apparently. But here you see he's tased in the back again. Reacting to the voltage, he flips. Police tell him to put his hands behind his back while they also hold his hands.
Put them behind your back. Hey, hold my hand. What the? Put your hands behind your back!
Imani's 2019 case, one of at least 20 out of the Taylor Police Department that the ACLU says were not only excessive, but totally unnecessary violence. Many beginning as mere traffic stops. In 2016, Calvin Jones was put in a chokehold and reportedly passed out. The ACLU filed a complaint with the Department of Justice asking the Civil Rights Division to immediately investigate the Taylor Police Department, claiming case after case after case.
Man, give me the head 10 times, bro.
Welcome to Taylor.
Shows a clear history of police brutality and excessive force.
Everybody in the community is an enemy, and that everybody is presumed guilty and that they should be attacked right off the bat.
The Arab American Civil Rights League and National Conference of Black Lawyers Michigan chapter joining the request, looking for reform, better training, transparency, and accountability, and asking whether the high number of young black men involved in these incidents correlates with racial discrimination in the department.
The City of Taylor Police Department has maintained a notorious reputation for racial profiling.
Taylor's known for having one of the worst police departments in the Tri-County area.
The ACLU juxtaposes sharply contrasting tone, demeanor, and restraint used by Taylor police in dealing with a white man walking down the street with an assault rifle. Complete calm when he refuses to provide ID.
I don't wish to provide that.
Okay, well, I'm going to need you to provide the ID for you.
This isn't Nazi Germany, sir.
They wasn't serving me at all. Only thing they served me was charge.
Dale Bryant, a double amputee with no use of his right arm, called Taylor PD for help with his dog, who'd gotten tangled in his crate. Instead, he claims they took the animal, charged him with animal cruelty, and made all sorts of false accusations before he eventually got the animal back, malnourished. In the end, Taylor was forced to drop the charges and waive the fees.
Deal with people like human beings.
Now, we can also tell you that we reached out to Taylor Police, of course, to see what they had to say. They say they are going to cooperate with the Department of Justice and that they take all of these matters very seriously. We're live in Taylor. I'm Hillary Golston, Fox 2 News.
Well, Hillary, you know people are thinking this at home. They must have seen those videos, the police department there, the administration. Why wasn't something done about this earlier?
Yeah, I think that's a question that a lot of people are asking, including the ACLU and the organizations that have now joined them in asking the Department of Justice to investigate this. The most important thing to them is that they couldn't, according to them, get the kind of response that they needed from the Taylor Police Department, the city of Taylor, the attorneys representing them, and the prosecutor. So instead, they felt it was necessary to go to the Department of Justice to get some sort of recourse here, and that's exactly what they're doing. That question, I think, can be answered by how the Department of Justice now responds in this case. And as you know, Taryn, we certainly will be following it closely.
Absolutely. And that videos, as we know, really do make a difference. Hillary, thank you.